So I'm back to this FT-897. Last time you would have seen I drilled out the thread for the that broken screw holding the UHF VHF PA. Not entirely happy right now. I just want to make sure there's no more metal on the other side of it because I didn't tap it out. I didn't need to. When I pulled that bit of drilled screw out, it came out quite well and the screw went all the way in. But I think there's a bit of swarf that it's pushed down inside, so I'm just going to pull the other side off it just to make sure 100%, because we don't want any bits of metal floating around inside this radio. So I'm going to just get this board off. Oh, and actually interesting, very interesting. Good that I did, because it looks like I didn't actually screw this side of the board back in after I repaired it last time anyway. So that guy's loose. There's only what, one screw holding? Yes, we got one screw in the middle holding it down. Now, I wonder if that was me or that was how I got it. I'm not sure. But I'll lift this guy up and I'll just make sure we don't have any bits of metal hanging around in there, and then we'll be certain that we won't have any problems down the track. Always pays to be careful with these things. That's a very small Phillips head screwdriver. Sorry about that, just wait a sec while I get a better screwdriver. Sorry I had to duck out there. So, you don't want to watch me, you want to watch this. I've got one screw here that I need to take out. Interesting fact, if you ever find a Yaesu radio around the place and it's got these cool Allen head countersunk screws in it, you can probably know it's been a radio that's been fixed and set up and gone through all the procedures by me, because I don't like the crappy old Phillips heads on these guys, and I replace all of them with those. They're just a really nice finish, I think. So that's loose. Now I'm going to carefully pop. Is this a ziff? Don't think that's a ziff. I think it just comes out. Yeah, it's not a ziff. So this is the main receiver. Actually, this is the bulk of the board. Ah, yes. Haha. Don't know if I can show you that. Look at that. There's still swarf hiding in there. See that? That's why it pays to be careful. There's nothing on this side of the board, and we certainly didn't go through and hit anything, which is good news. Although I will double check that. I can actually measure the distance between these holes here. I can measure the distance between these holes here and just check that there was nothing here that I hit. Oh yeah, actually, it was me that took this off, because I remember having to replace all of this stuff in here. It's a voltage regulator that got screwed up. That's the other thing I like about these older radios, is that you can really fault file them. You've got the circuits. I've got a other radio, an ICOM 756 or something, one of those really big ones with the huge LCD display. And that was an interesting one because I got it real cheap. The guy said to me that it got hit by lightning, which I don't actually believe. It actually looked like it was a bitzer out of a shop where they've taken all of the good boards and used them to fix other radios and put all of the bad boards in, because each and every one of the boards had a fault and they were weird. Like the PA had 24 volts through it. Somebody had put volts up the AGC line, which screwed all the receiver front end. It was a really interesting project, and I really love those because they're like a Rubik's Cube puzzle, going through and finding what's where. And actually, I've used it for a few years now, and the last thing I've just done to it is replace the old CFL tube with a row of LEDs, and that is now a really nice rig again. I'm really happy with how that guy eventually turned up. I might show you that one sometime. I'm not sure if I did a video of that one replacing the LEDs, and I think I just ended up replacing them. But yeah, we'll get this swarf out from here. I'll stop rambling. Oh, you hear that? Yeah, so that's crud in there that you don't want rattling around. And So even though we hit it with the compressed air, there was still stuff in there. That's really awesome. So yeah, now I wonder if I can show you this. We zoom in on there. There's the screw hole. That's the other bit of the screw that's still there in the thread that I could see from the top. So we'll get that one out, and I don't need to clean up the thread. The rest of that all came out nicely, and I'm really happy with how that turned out. So we'll pull that and clean it up. They're all good. And then I can put the PA back in and go from there. I'm not going to put the PA in straight away. I think I'm going to buy a better transistor one with all the legs, because it is the UHF one. So that's it, I think. I'm really happy how we fixed that one. I got to find all new screws for it. I'll probably just put those same ones that I use with the the Allen keys on all of them. I'm happy with those. I've got a stack of M3 ones. You can buy them on AliExpress. They use them on all the drones and stuff. That's what I got them from. Buy them in bags of 1,000. Really happy with that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. It wasn't too boring. Fun little project. Maybe next time I fire this rig up and actually show you how it goes. So hey, thanks for watching. If you got any questions, leave some comments and I'll be happy to answer. Yeah, like and subscribe. Thanks.